So hello everyone, welcome back to my video. Today I'm going to show you my phase 4 project in which I made a AI content generator. So this is the AI content generator in which we have three sections: ask and ask me anything, quick summarizer, and idea spark. It means they have the different work. If I ask that how can I become a front software developer, so it will give a answer. uh, so basically it give us a answer if we ask any question. So let's start. So whenever I click this button, it will fetch a data from Gemini API. I will explain later. uh, First we are going to see how it is working or not. So here you can see it gives us the answer, and it is a long answer. But if we want to summarize it, we can do it here. We can do what we will do. We paste the answer here and summarize it. So it's summarizing and it will give a short answer here. So you can see here is the short answer. After that, we want some idea, or if we are learning something. So I click here, how can I learn English? When I click here and get ideas, so it will give us some ideas that how can we can learn English. So it is thinking, and after that it will give the answer here. So let's see. So it's give us answer. Okay, so it is working, and now we are going to I'm going to explain the code. So this is the JS code. Here you can see we have a const API key in which I took a array and I store two API key. In case our first API key is failed, then we can use this second one. That's why I used a array for storing two API key. And uh, in this section, we have another variable name model in which I store that what Gemini model I am using. So it is the Gemini 2.5 less, and we have a function here. It is calling get URL. It means it getting the key by this URL, and after that we have a quick tab switch section in which uh, we select the button and I apply a for each loop where the where button I take a parameter as a button, and whenever we click I apply a add event lister click whenever we click on this button. uh, After that, this is what happening. Document.query selector all button and content, and in those I applied a for each loop again, in which el, and I took a parameter el, and el dot class list dot remove active. It means here you can see that this whatever I am selecting, this is active. Okay, and what happen if I remove this line? If I comment this, so what happening? This all whatever I am clicking, they are going to add one by one. So this is the first. When I click here, it is going here. It means this ask me anything section, it don't hide, and it is also appearing to the display. And if I click to quick idea, it is also appear to the project. So we don't want this. That's why we use this whenever the user click to that section, it will remove that others. Okay, and After that we have a button dot class list active. So let's see what happening if we disable that. It means it's activate a class where we can you can see I select ask me anything. It highlight the text and this text are don't highlighted. When I click here, so they are not getting highlight. Okay, now you can see here because what I do I comment this line, that's why it remove that active class list active. I add a class list. Whenever we click here, it will active a class where you can see it text get highlighted. But whenever we are commenting out this will be don't work. So I hope you will understand. And after that we have this long section in document dot queries get element by id. This is the id. This is custom attribute in which I add a class list active, and whenever I comment this out, this will not appear. So you can see here it I removed the class, that's why it's not appearing. So you can see now it's getting we can get. After that we have API calling in which uh, I use async await because API calling is a asynchronous code. It will take time from in which uh, in asynchronous code the code will take time to getting data or anything. It take time to execute. Okay, so we have async. I use async then function, and we have this call Gemini API key, and here is a parameter prompt. Mm, so let's look at. So in if we want to use async await, first we have to use async before the function keyword, and we can use a await inside a async function. So here what is happening key uh, use I use await and fetch, and in which I pass the API key index 0 and get API URL. Here you can see you can see we have a array in which we have two element, or you can say we have two APIs. So this was it have index 0, and this one it has index 1. So I use here index 0. It means we need 0 index API, and get URL, it means it make a URL, and fetch means wait until it will give us a resolve answer of async. It means await will be wait until this promise is resolved or reject. After that what we are doing, we are giving we are posting what we are doing, we are posting. It means we are fetching data from API. So we need data, and whenever we need data, first what we are doing, we are sending some data, that we need this data, we are giving this data, and we need this answer. So whenever we are giving some data to the what we are going whenever we are giving data to API, it is called post method, and here is the header. It means we are what we are doing. We are doing we basically telling the Gemini that what kind of data format we are giving. It means JSON format. We are giving it JSON format, and in this body we use JSON.stringify. It means we convert that data in a string, kind of string, and after that we have content in which we have a array, and inside array we have a object, and object name is parts, in which we have another array. Inside that array we have another object in which we have text, and text, inside the text we have prompt. What prompt is? Whatever we are writing here, this is the prompt which came here, and it goes to the it will goes to the parts, and how the what we can said, how content with content and Gemini, this is we call Gemini format. We whatever we want to send the data, it will write like here, and after that we are checking if not equal to response dot okay, it will give throw a error, not a error, but if we don't write anything here and we ask, it will show please enter something first. Okay, and after that, so after that we have const data await json dot response dot json. So what happening here, whatever is data is fetched from API, it will store in response. And here what we are doing, whatever is data came to the response, we are convert that data in JSON format, so we can read that data, and it will wait until the data is came to until the response came and convert to the JSON format, and after that it will store in data. And if data dot error throw new error throw new error data dot error dot message, if we get any data, so it will show a error, otherwise it will return, what it will be return, data dot candidate question mark dot index 0 question mark dot content dot content question mark dot parents dot index 0 dot text. So what it means here, the question mark, we use optional chaining. It means if you fetch that data, and if the data is don't available in the candidates, don't show error, just give us undefined. If we don't use this and we don't get the data, it will show error. But when we use this optional chaining, so it will give us undefined. So we are using this for avoiding the unnecessary error. And so how it will happening, this is the same thing here. You can see here we are just accessing that this. So when whatever the answer it will came to the whatever the answer it will came to the uh, text, it will show here, because we accessing the text. Okay, and if the data is not available, so it will give us no response, because we are using and operator. And operator, what is do, it will check first side this uh, left side. If left side is not available, it will show, then it will run the second right side. So first it check this one, and in case if it is not available this, so it will run this second part. Okay, so here we use reusable feature handler. It means we use a single uh, a single function for handling this this all three section. So we use only one function. If we don't use that function, so we have to write we have to write uh, the same code for three times. But we hmm, so okay, so here you can see. So here here this here is the part that I explained earlier, that if the text is not filled here, it will give us a error. We search here something. After that, if we are searching something without writing anything, it will show a please enter something first. So because of this, if text is not available, alert, please enter something first. Okay, so I'm going to explain this async function handle feature. In this we have multiple not multiple, whatever we have in HTML, we are just giving that as parameter, multiple things, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and so on. And at the same time, we are selecting that element by get element by id and storing in a variable. After that, what we are doing here, here is something important that I need to explain it. What we are doing, if input dot value dot not if input dot value dot trim, we are using a trim method. What trim method is do, whatever we are writing, uh, what we are writing, suppose I write this and I give multiple spaces. So what it trim method do, it remove the space from the starting and the end. So it will easy to understand that it we use basically for avoiding the error. Okay, so after that, removing the space from start and end, it will store in a text. So in a text variable, and if text not equal to this, I already explained you. So move to the next question. Document dot get element by id. I select result id, and I applied a class list dot remove. I removing that class list, that name is hidden. And document dot get element by id output dot text content is loading. It means whatever we are writing here, you can see what here is writing, that is loading. So the hidden class is removed and it will the output dot content become text loading. That's why you can see here, uh, whenever I search here something, and so whenever I search here, and here you can see that text is loading. So it will happening because of this. And button dot disable dot true. So suppose I ask something like what is JS, and after clicking here I can not click that button again, because I changed here. uh, and okay, after that, the text is loading. Maybe it's too late. So let's search again. I just don't want to waste my API request. So again, here you can see loading in my this section, and this is happening because of this. Okay, and here you can see button dot Here you can see button dot disable is true, so it disable the button, so user cannot request for multiple time until the data is came. And button dot class list equal to loading text, it will show loading text. And here is the try and catch, so whatever we write in try, it will uh, in case uh, whenever whenever our promise is resolved, it came here. And if it get a reject, it will came here in catch section and get a error. It means whenever we get any error, it will came to the catch section. Before that, I going to explain this try. Whatever it came to the try, const result await call Gemini API and prompt text. So I already explained this text and prompt and Gemini API. Await what to do. It will wait until that resolve and came to the result. After that, document dot get element by ID outer dot result. Whatever result came to the this. And after that, what we are doing, this is the output box where we can see the answer. It came to the it came to this section, and what we are doing, we are changing that text content equal to result. It means whatever it came to the result, change that text content to the result. It means whatever is coming to API, just storing result and show in the output section. Okay. And if we get some error, so do document dot query selector, same this is the same selector, this is the same section. Change has text content to error plus error dot message, whatever it will, 404 error or anything. After that, we are disable the disable equal to false. It means don't disable the button. And text content equal to default text, whatever is default text is set, it will show on the button. After that, we have ask AI summarize and idea generator. It means document dot get element by ID. We select ask button, basically this button. And after that, we are applying a add event lister. Whenever we click on that, whenever we I click on this, a function is called name handle feature. And this is the basically, where is gone, this is here is that one. And this function I already explained. So it will whenever I click to that button, it will run this function. And in this function, we have multiple parameter argument, like ask input, ask button, ask result, ask output. Same thing, ask input, ask button, ask result, ask output. Okay. And after that, we are passing a function, what this could called a arrow function. We are also passing a function. In that, we have a parameter of name p, and we use temporal literal. Answer this question clearly. And we have this, it means start from new line to new lines, new line. And after that, we are using here template literals. From here to here we are using template literals. Okay. So answer this question clearly. And we use a double, double break. Okay, so for two new lines, after that we are passing q. Okay, after that we after that we pass thinking and ask. It means this is the default this is the default message we sent to the API that answer this clearly. It means whatever we are searching here, how can I become a software developer? And it will not only went to the API. It give the message like this: answer this question clearly. It will written here: answer this question clearly. And after two lines, it will this is written: how can I become a software developer? This whole question will be asked from Gemini, and it will give then it will give the answer. And this is the same thing will happening here, here, and here. So thank you for today's video. I hope you will be like, and thanks for watching the video.